Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to the video on GT Online Racing. This time, once again, as always, starting right at the back. Actually, okay, but at the back's only 7th this time, so this will be one time I'm glad there's actually not that many people in the race, so we're starting still relatively near the front, although we are pretty much near the back to the 6th place. And this Jester actually has some pretty good speed on us, although we do take that first corner pretty decently there, because some nice speed around there, so you just say yellow car there had a bit of issues. Then we're still keeping it pretty even with this green Jester now, and making the way up the inside using our straight line speed advantage. While the Massacre, of course, the advantage of the Jester lies in acceleration and cornering. And coming straight back at us, so we went a bit tentative there on the brake, but we're still warping to 4, so we're in the halfway point, and we still can get a podium. Actually, is that a Prime right in front of us? I think that Prime may have had a few issues there. Actually, now we've actually looked like we might actually be able to overtake a Prime, which is not something I thought I'd ever say in Massacre. Okay, oh, that is a... Actually, that's a brilliant cinematic camera. Can we have more cinematic camera angles, please? Make my videos more interesting now. From a cheeky conical line, actually made that work. Basically, the blue Jester there. Hit a horrible line there to Prime completely smacks themselves out. But now then, we're up into the 2nd place, get back in front of that green Jester. Well, the leader, I think, has already gone into the distance and they won't be seen again. But our main fight now is with this green Jester now to try and keep it in the 2nd place, because, well, until they cross the finish line, there's always a chance you could win, but realistically, I don't think we're going to catch the leader, which I think is probably the green Jester looks like it's had quite a few issues there. Now it's like we can just try and consolidate our 2nd place, try and put the power down, try and get somewhere close to the leader race. We run a bit wide, head back into the pole, like a horrible line, let's take out a lamppost, but just managed to actually recover that there. That could have been a whole lot worse. It's a good job we actually had a bit of a lead over that Jester, whoever's down in 3rd place. I mean, it's still just about in 2nd place for the time being. But doing things like that, that's definitely not how we catch up to the leader of the race. Now moving a bit further on, we're still in 2nd place, still in no man's land of our own. The leader's just absolutely going into the distance like I thought they would, and once again the great cinematic there with that camera angle. We just need more of that. Can I have more of that cinematic camera angle just in general racing? Well, we've gone too wide, we missed the checkpoint completely, and well, that's how you throw away 2nd place. I tried to take the cheeky corner cut line, and just took it a bit too much. I mean, it worked fine the other times, but just that time went horribly wrong. And there goes a Prior, I think that was. Was that Prior? It wasn't green, so it definitely wasn't the Jester. And it looked kind of blue, so I'm thinking that was Prior. So it's probably now Prior 1-2 as things stand. Now then, we've still got to try and catch up. I mean, we had the pace over them. We were about 10 seconds in front of them before we missed the checkpoint there. So we've easily got the pace advantage over a lap, despite the Prior being the faster car over the Massacre. But now then, coming on to actually the final lap of the race. So yeah, definitely got to make our pace advantage count now as we go on to the final lap. We could just try and use all the pace that we have in this Massacre now. Take a nice wide line there through someone. Let's go way too wide and we missed the checkpoint again. Seriously, Rockstar, why would you make a flat out corner and put the checkpoint on the inside? So you have to take a compromised line through that corner. But either way, we're still in P3, but that's honestly, I think that's ruined any chance of us getting anywhere near 2nd place. Well, 1st place has just finished now, so it's pretty much confirmed that we're getting nowhere near now the winner's race. Our 2nd place there has now finished, so GG to them. They had the pace when it mattered. But still, they've got to come in for a podium position if we can just get the final corner right, which we do run out a little bit wide there, but still 3rd place. I mean, it's a podium finish, but it could have been 2nd, but it's my own fault really that we didn't actually get 2nd place. Now coming on to the 2nd race, starting, are we near the back once again? Actually no, I think we were towards the mid-pack this time, so somewhere around 10th place, actually in 10th place, so yeah, just inside the top 10, so still actually get an electric start here, now up into 7th, 6th, 5th, trailing 10-1, okay, that's a really wide apex, a lot wider than what I was thinking there. Actually now we actually do battle out with an auto, now get up into P4, this has been an amazing start to this race, and honestly a good start is what we need, because we've got the Wagners and that, which will come back through later on. To take up probably the one position talking of Wagner right on key. Here's Wagner now going for this right-hander once again. That's a horrible line there through that left-hander. I mean, I was expecting another wide apex there like it turned well, but no, that's actually a normal corner. And now then here comes this auto coming back into battles now, coming up into this next right-hander. I think this is maybe a variant of the Great Sea tracks, and I've done a lot of Great Sea tracks in my time, so Great Sea tracks, honestly, I'm pretty good at them with how many I've done of them. And now going for those curves that get back up now into P5, getting past the Wagner once again. Now we've got another Tele GTB and the auto with Frederickson running out a bit wide. They have to get on the brakes there, just getting a bit of understeer there, running out a bit wide. It gives the Tele GTB a bit of a go for us. Now we go for this nice line there to the inside, getting a bit of a time back there on the Tele GTB. And of course, got this bright green Osiris there up in front as well. The auto's going past him and going to blast into that chicane. That's going to keep it planted there, full commitment, and go now into a podium position. But still, that Autark and whoever's in the lead will be pulling away from us. And the dive on with the Century there from the Wagner, which doesn't work out, thankfully for us. That's what we're seeing. The Wagner, well, it would have the advantage through the high-speed corners, but many of the corners around this track so far are pretty much medium or low speed corners, so it won't be that much of an advantage to the Wagner. I think in pure straight line speed around this bit, I don't think there's that much of a difference between the T20 or the Wagner. So down this straight here, this is where we have to. Well, the Wagner doesn't have an advantage. You'll be pretty even between the two of us, so you have to use now all of these Kirby's to our advantage. Although it looks like the Wagner is actually closing in on us a little bit, so the Wagner might actually be a little bit faster in a straight line. Or it could be just their setup in general, making them a bit more showing speed. I don't know. Now coming on to the second lap of there's only 2 laps in this race. And again, much like last time, if you've got a decent lobby and you give us a 2-lap race, well, I'm going to show all of this lap now to make the video a worthwhile watch time anyway. So they've still got this Wagner still right to be honest. They're just carrying too much speed into the corner. So they've got the pace, of course, on the Wagner, and taking a nice line here through that left-hander this time. The Wagner not taking the best line. I think it's pretty much a raw reversal of what the Wagner and us did on the first lap. And now they're coming up now into what will be, I would say, the second sector of the lap now. Pretty decent corner there, a bit slow on putting the power down, so still going to give that Wagner a bit of an advantage. The corner was a little bit there, was still crucially in front of Wagner, but actually the footage cut out a little bit, but nothing really happening in the corner there. There's welcome to second place, but you're up into the lead. The top 2 just taking each other out. How are the top 2 taking each other out? It's a non-contact race. I guess they were just pushing each other too hard to try and go for the victory. Now we're into the lead, but now of course with nothing certain yet, we still need to try and keep it clean for the remaining sector of this line. Of course, that Wagner will still be somewhere near us, I'd imagine. Now coming into this right-hander, getting a pretty decent line. They're getting a bit on the grass there, so they get a bit of oversteer, but still keeping a pretty decent line there. The Wagner's still going to be right up behind us. Of course, now our consistency, like I said, consistency is key. We definitely weren't the fastest in this race, given how far in front that Osiris on the gold car was, which I think was the Autark. Now they're coming around the final hairpin now. Just need a good line through here. Indeed, we do get a good line through that hairpin now. It's going to be a straight line now up to the finish line. Because that blue Osiris is back up now into second place. But in a straight line, there's nothing they can do. It's just, of course, not taking any risk like in the muscle car race last time where we almost threw away the victory. Now coming onto the finish line, there's nothing you can do. Now it's going to be victory, and that is a interesting look there at the curb and the ground. To finish with still a victory. It's a victory there. I mean, actually, you took fastest lap as well, be it second place and that auto laps don't really count. But still, we had the pace over everyone else in this race, albeit I've never heard of anyone else in this race really. I don't think. Although I've heard of Woz in 5th. I think that he's actually a pretty decent racer. Although we got Icope in 8th as well. You still, a win's a win. You got to be there when it matters, and the pace was actually pretty decent. I thought anything my second lap there was the best, but still to have fastest lap, albeit by the lead two taking each other out, but still fastest lap is the fastest lap. So remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Remember to check out my Discord server, which will be linked in the top line of the description, along with my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So definitely go and follow me on all of those as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.